our Sunday check-in, and we are joined today by Alysha Price, an author, a coach. She's been featured on the Oprah Winfrey Network. You can see her right there from reality TV right there. She's been on VH1, and she is here right now in our studio to talk about co-parenting. We've had you on before, Alysha, and I love that you deep dive into this subject, and you just wrote a book.
Yes.
I love the name of the book, first of all.
Thank you.
It's not complicated.
It's not complicated.
That's the name of it,
Yep.
which sounds counterintuitive.
Right.
We also want to show a picture really quick. I love this, of you and your son, because this is a lived experience for you as a single mom, co-parenting, navigating it right there, that precious little photo. What made you decide a book?
Yes. It was so important to me to provide resources and support to mothers who really wanted to excel in all areas of their life, including the relationship with their co-parent. And when I started my journey as a co-parent, there were not a lot of voices out there that were saying, you can do this, let's think about your history, how do you heal, how do you change, and laugh at yourself a little bit, right? Like, how did I get here? And there just weren't those types of supports for me. So I wanted to pay that forward.
And so you're directing this book mainly at mothers, right?
Yes, mainly to mothers. 80% of single parent households are headed by mothers. Okay. So there can't be enough resources for mothers, right?
Right.
Not to exclude fathers, but of course I'm a mother. So who better to speak from their perspective of what has actually happened and how to overcome some of these obstacles than another mother?
And I know you said fathers obviously could benefit from this too. And just kind of an overarching theme. I know this is a full book, but what do you wish people just knew or got about co-parenting?
To be patient. It will not happen overnight. And we want things that feel tough for us to be fixed right away. And there's going to be several iterations of what that co-parenting dynamic will look like, what the relationship will be, how your children will, make it through that. And so to be patient with all of those different stages and really go through them. Don't try to skip anything because you won't heal and you won't make it to where you really ultimately want to be. But really just be patient.
Okay, and you've been a leader on just sort of putting this conversation out there. Now that you put it out there, you get feedback, you're hearing some successes. Tell us about that.
I love that you ask about successes. I had a father contact me and tell me he bought the book for his mother, his child's mother, and kind of in a facetious way, right? You need to be fixed. Check this book out. But he read it before he gave it to her. And he said before he handed her the book, he apologized to her. It helped him to see her perspective.
Wow.
It helped him to understand her voice at a time where he just couldn't hear it, right? And so I love that fathers can also really get some good benefits from the book as well. So dads should absolutely check it out.
Breakthrough. I mean, that was a breakthrough in that feeling. And I know what's so gratifying about this work. Again, the name of it, It's Not Complicated.
It's Not Complicated.
And you have a book launch.
Yes. So Saturday at Strive Bookstore from 4 to 6, January 13th, we will be launching the book. We will have a short fireside chat and kind of panel discussion with some very successful single mothers.
Wonderful.
And have a good time.
Okay, and Strive is in what city or town?
It's in Minneapolis, downtown here on Nicollet Mall.
On Nicollet Mall. Okay, so close to our studio. Wonderful. Okay, well, that's great. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know people say it's so much work to do it, but you got it out to the world. So congratulations.
I got it out. Thank you.
All right, It's Not Complicated. Alysha Price.